He said too often with our legitimate concerns about the perceived deficiencies in the bill, it's been our view we've been gaslighted a bit for raising those concerns, that we just plain don't get it or that we don't understand. And others have called our concerns about certainty and industry, like you've raised here today, fear-mongering. I'd like your response to those who criticize you for raising the concerns that you feel passionately about.
Well, we don't get as much criticism as we did when we first had pledged our support for the Northern Gateway project.
Yeah.
Northern Gateway project is the bitumen project. It was
Yeah.
the biggest, in our minds, amount of benefits that First Nations would receive from the project. It was the most informed process that we ever had. We do, and we make other leaders understand that our energy is focused towards defeating poverty. We think our biggest problem here is not the fact that we are lacking in our Aboriginal titles and rights. The fact is that we're lacking in our ability to own resources that we owned for tens of thousands of years from before, and our inability to send a message across to the government that we are the people that should have access to those lands. And they should understand from their own study in 1996 that it's logical for us to be able to own, at least 30% of the natural resources in this country. And it was done before. This is not unprecedented. It was done for Alaskan tribes by the U.S. government. Every step we take, we're always pulled back. When we had the casino licensing for Alberta come through, we thought we were going to be respected like the U.S. tribal nations are respected for casino licenses. But the province came in and taxed us 70%. It's outrageous. All of a sudden, our treaty rights are no longer there. Who gave them the authority to be able to take our rights away from us? UNDRIP really doesn't provide us any additional rights. And I think we're getting a lot less opposition from people because they understand that our chiefs are fighting for defeating poverty, and defeating poverty is our main focus. And in order to defeat poverty, we need to access opportunities in our biggest industry, which is the natural resource industry. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chair.
Senator Pate, followed by Senator Anderson, and then second round. Senator Pate.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you to all the witnesses. Mr. Bellis, in a February 2021 joint statement with the First Nations LNG Alliance and the Indian Resource Council, the Indigenous Resource Network stated, I quote, "We need Bill C-15 to be amended so it provides practical, not just symbolic benefits for Indigenous peoples," end quote.